Hello boys, today was a very fascinating day here in Thailand. I went and trained my first ever Muay Thai session. This is me here with the gloves, just about to hit the pads with the coach. He was an absolute legend of a guy. I'll talk to you about how the day went today because it was actually just fucking sick. The lifestyle here is amazing, but basically I'm living in this like apartment complex at the moment, and at 7:30 this morning I met some of the other boys that are living here and we all rode to the Muay Thai gym together, and yeah, it was fucking sick. We got there for just before 8 o'clock in the morning when we started training. Now I'll talk to you a little bit about the training because, to be honest with you, I have no experience in Muay Thai. Like, this is my first ever Muay Thai session, but I do have experience in boxing. Hopefully you can tell, like, some of my punches aren't terribly shit, but obviously, you know, there's always room for improvement. But, you know, I'm throwing some kicks and stuff there, I'm throwing some elbows, and yeah, it's all like completely new to me. Like, there's a knee there, as you can see, not the greatest, but you know, I wanted to record something really raw and authentic so that in, you know, however many months or whatever, I can look back at this and be like, oh my god, I was shit then and I've improved. Because, you know, that's how anything in fitness, you know, kind of works. You go to the gym, you start off weak, and you get more powerful as time goes on. And to be fair, like, I felt like my kicks weren't terrible. I mean, maybe that's just because I'm a novice, but my knees were not it. I just didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to check or block kicks from my opponent either. Like, it was just all over the place. But yeah, I'll run you through what it was like actually going to the Muay Thai gym for the first time. So basically, you get to the entrance, you take your shoes off, you walk into the gym, you bow to, you know, all the coaches, you pay, well, I paid 400 baht for one session, which is about £8 English money. And with that, I got a 2-hour session. You know, we had a proper warm up, so we all like ran around the gym. You know, we were doing the classic, you know, side steps, high knees, back heel, what are they called, heel kicks. You know, all the classic stuff. Then we did some shadow sparring. We did some, you know, some stretch work, some stretching and stuff like that. And, you know, by this point, I was already sweating like an absolute asshole. Like, it's actually outrageous. But yeah, I just saw that. To be fair, like, I feel like I'm just watching this video again now. It's gone off topic, but I feel like my elbows don't look too bad. I mean, I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to be looking out for, but I don't feel like I look completely out of place with them. But yeah, it's just with the legs, man. Like, I just feel like, what am I doing? I don't know. It just felt so uncomfortable for me. Now, if you've watched this channel before, you might know that I've done boxing in the past. I've had a couple of fights, amateur bouts, of course. I've never done anything, no professional stuff. So I do have a little bit of experience with like fighting, but absolutely nothing with Muay Thai. And yeah, it was actually really, really good. Like, the coach was just such a good coach. Like, he was patient with me. Like, he explained everything. And also, by the way, this fucking footage here, unbelievably, this geezer just stands right in the middle of the footage. So, and honestly, it gets even worse in a minute because he's going to do a squat right in front of it, and it's just typical that he's in front of me. But I think he does piss off again in a second. But yeah, it's just typical. Like, what is he doing? Like, fuck's sake, honestly, I shouldn't have moved the tripod. But yeah, man, I'll just talk a little bit more about the session, and I do actually move like away from behind this guy in a second. So yeah, just trust me with that. Like, yeah, eventually he moves. But yeah, so as I was saying, like, I do have a bit of experience with fighting, like boxing and stuff. But, you know, this was completely different for me, and it was completely out of my comfort zone. But I felt like my fitness was fine. You know, I really did. I think that plays into part with obviously my previous training, and, you know, I go to the gym pretty consistently and stuff, and more to the point, I have a really clean diet. You know, I stay on top of that as much as I can, and I feel like this gives me a real boost for my fitness. You know, I was able to, well, I feel like I did 3 rounds on the pads with this guy, and to be fair, I thought I'd be more tired than I was, like, with the heat and that, but I actually managed it really well. And like, at this point, I was actually intermittent fasting, which is so powerful, mate. Like, it's unbelievable. You know, this is absolutely the way to train. I think is to train fasted in the morning, and then to break the fast with, you know, some real food afterwards. And like, it just makes you so powerful, like it really does. And if you want some more information about this, you know, you can get my diet plan in the description. It's free. You know, this is why I made it, because I find it so valuable for me. Like, it literally changed my life. I want you to get the same thing, man. You know. Now, yeah. Anyway, back to this like video. As you can see, if you know a bit about Muay Thai, you can probably see that I'm making quite a few mistakes, but you know, it doesn't really matter. That's what it's all about. You know, my knees are just so uncomfortable. I look so awkward. I know that, but that's how it is in life. You don't have to be like the perfect article like when you start. You know, that's not how life works. Everyone starts at, you know, chapter 0 or whatever, and it's just, I'm fine with that. That's absolutely that's absolutely just the way life is. That's how we get better, you know. That's how you learn. You know, it's the same way that I was able to gain muscle. You know, I gained 20 pounds of muscle, you know, last year. I was super skinny before, you know. I learned because I failed so many times, you know, and it's the same reason for how I was able to run, you know, a sub-hour and 30-minute half marathon. It's the same for how I was able to do some boxing fights. You know, it's all part of the process. You have to fail. But yeah, man, so that's just the way it is. Like, and you know, everyone here at this gym was so nice. Like, there was a real brotherhood. Obviously, I was there with the boys from this apartment block as well, and it was just sick. Like, yeah, it's so cool living out here with them. Like, it really brings out the best of everyone. There's like healthy competition and stuff. It's just fucking amazing. And my plan is absolutely to continue doing this. You know, I'd like to do it at least 2 times a week for the foreseeable, possibly even more. You know, I'll do what I can. Hopefully, as my conditioning and fitness gets better, I'll increase it to 3 times a week, 4 times a week. But obviously, I'm trying to balance fighting with also going to the gym and stuff as well, and doing my strength work, because I really believe that's important. But yeah, man, this whole experience of my Muay Thai training in Thailand was just absolutely fucking sick. Like, I can't explain to you how amazing it feels and how rewarding it is just when you get out of your comfort zone. And I just really wish that, like, if you're watching this and you have never done anything like this, you've never done any martial arts, you know, you don't have to be in Thailand for it. You can be anywhere, you know. I have no doubt there's a local martial arts gym next to you. Like, I just urge you to get out there, man, and get out of your comfort zone. Learn a new skill, because first of all, you never know when you might need to defend yourself or your family or whoever it may be. But also, you just feel so confident with it. You know, you feel amazing. And I just wish more guys would do this, you know, and doing that, like, accompanied with, you know, a fucking super stacked diet. Literally everything else will just fall into place in life. You know, your business, your relationships, and that's because, you know, like, these things are the foundational levels of feeling good as a young man, you know, and they're gonna just literally boost your confidence in every single area of your life. And that's why, like, years and years ago, I probably felt so anxious, so depressed, is because I wasn't keeping on top of this stuff. You know, I was eating shit. I was eating like crisps and like chocolate, like, you know, just going down into the cupboard in my parents' home, just eating processed sugars and carbs. And, you know, this is so common, and it's just normalized, and it shouldn't be. You know, I walk around the streets in Thailand, and all the food here is natural shit. Like, you know, there's fruits, like, there's just real shit. You know, you buy nuts, you buy like meats, vegetables. It's just amazing. It's just, you feel incredible, you know, and that accompanied with the sun, it's just amazing. I absolutely love it. And that's why I just want to keep posting content like this. Now, if you want more information on all of this stuff, and, you know, keeping fit and feeling amazing, looking amazing, you know, gaining muscle size, gaining aesthetic appearance, and maybe, you know, you're not in the right or the best shape right now, and you feel like it's affecting your life, you feel like it's affecting your job, your relationship perhaps, then yeah, man, I've actually created a little something that will help you to gain 10 pounds of lean muscle mass in less than 90 days. And not only is it going to do that, but it's going to help you to feel like athletic. It's going to help you to feel amazing. It's all well and good of looking good, but there are too many guys that I see in the gym that just walk around like huge tramps. Like, I guarantee they just can't even walk down the road without gassing out. And for me, that's just stupid. Like, you want to be functional. You want to look good, but you want to feel good. You want to be functional. And if that interests you, you know, if you'd like a little bit more one-to-one support with me, then yeah, man, like, go to the link in the description below and you'll find out all the information you need about that. As always, my friend, believe you can, and you're more than halfway there.